Hi, this is your girl Annette. We are here again with the Wear Your Crown Empowerment Speaker Series for 2023. My platform is building amicable relations amongst women and girls, and we do that by sharing the stories of phenomenal women about what they do, why they do it, why it's important, and how you can support them. Today, we have none other than Gloria Combs. How are you, Queen?
Hello, I'm doing well.
I am so honored to have you here today. Can you please introduce yourself?
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. My name is Gloria Combs, and I am your current reigning American Beauties Plus Royal Majesty Elite and your Royal Productions People's Choice 2022-2023. My platform is ALERT. It's a unique acronym that signifies adult learners, educated, restored, and transformed. And my goal and efforts gear towards the advancement of non-traditional students by helping them get connected to resources that make their educational opportunities more accessible through volunteerism and volunteering and mentoring. We have a wonderful 6-week program that allows women between the ages of 25 and older get soft skills, core care development, and employment resources. Through that connection, we also help assist with getting high school diplomas, going back to college, and even scholarships. To date, we have connected dozens of students to over $800,000 in secured scholarships. And we have just went to a graduating class where 3 women just got their undergrad degree. So I am very, very excited about the work we're doing, not just locally, but internationally, and working with women who are wanting to educate themselves all over the world.
That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Mind you, I knew a part of your platform, but I did not know that you had that large of a phenomenal platform. So how did you get started on this platform?
Yes, so I come from a family of 3 generations of single mother dropouts. And although I do have educated, wonderful, phenomenal women in my family, um, my grandmother and my mother dropped out of high school, as did I, at the age of 15. And that repeated cycle needed to end with me once I started having children. And I learned about an opportunity in the state of Indiana called the Excel Center, which is under the umbrella of Goodwill. Many of you may have shopped there before. Just know that your money and donation goes towards non-traditional students going back to get their high school diplomas. And when I learned about it, I thought to myself, I said, well, this is another GED program. And they explained to me, no, it's actually the opportunity to get your high school diploma. And I jumped at the chance, not because I just wanted to better myself, but I wanted that opportunity for my child to see that I went and got my high school diploma. There it opens so many doors, and even the opportunity to go to college. I learned that I was a 21st century scholar, and that means that you would be given tuition to a 4-year university in the state of Indiana without paying for it. And
Nice.
that pretty much sealed the deal. I got my first degree, associate's degree in human services at Ivy Tech Community College, and went on to IUPUI and graduated with my social work degree. And I am currently working as a life coach at the Excel Center where it all started. And I knew at that moment that I would dedicate my career to helping other individuals like myself. So 10 years in the world, in the field of education, I am inspiring people and uplifting people and encouraging them to go back to school and not just stopping at their high school diploma, but going on to college and really accelerating themselves about what they're truly passionate about.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh. So the idea of this platform is to encourage other women and girls into their purpose. And the fact that you have a generation of phenomenal queens doing phenomenal things, raising amazing women
Yes.
who either did not go to school, because there are so many ways you can continue your education. And all
Yes.
it's not necessarily through attending a higher institution. They have a variety of programs, internships, opportunities, or no, not entrepreneurship. Well, they do. They have entrepreneurship programs that you can be a part of, as well as studying under an electrician or a plumber, some of these hands-on skills, which is an amazing way to continue to grow and to learn and to continue your education. So congratulations again. Now, you also mentioned that you have a you have a new title. Is that correct?
Yes, I do. So I was given the title of Royal Majesty Elite back in 2021, and it became a forever title under the Royal Productions brand American Beauties Plus. And last year at Nationals, I wanted to challenge myself to boost the national platform of domestic violence and awareness for Royal Productions. And I decided to run for People's Choice, not so much to get a crown, but to see if I could raise dollars to helping a woman or man, because we have to raise awareness that domestic violence doesn't just affect women, it affects children and it affects men as well. And during that whole campaign, I was singing and dancing and begging, and I was flooding social media, really trying to get people excited about voting. And we were able to collect over $3,000 that we donated to the domestic violence hotline. And I was one of four other People's Choice Queens to take home a title for the work we did to raise money for domestic violence and awareness.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
$3. That is amazing. And all of the proceeds went to the domestic violence facility.
Yes, it all the money we turned over to the domestic violence hotline under Royal Productions.
That is awesome. So, in terms of how you got started in pageantry, where did that come from?
Honestly, I went to the Circle City Classic parade here, or Circle City Classic pageant here in Indiana. And these are young African American women who are goal driven, wanting to start a career, going to college, and things of that nature. And just watching these ladies and how they articulated their platforms, showcasing their talents and just beauty inside and out, really made me ask myself, wow, I know I'm not under 25 anymore and I do have children. I wonder, is there an opportunity for plus size women like myself who have families to take advantage of these opportunities? And as I was Googling various different things, I came across many pageants that offer the opportunity for women to compete. And I was blown away because I had never heard of it. I had never been introduced to it from anyone else. And so I started doing my research here locally in Indianapolis, and there was Miss Indianapolis pageant. And it was a phenomenal experience. I went on the page and I saw these ladies really out doing the work, putting their crown to a cause. And I said, well, I already volunteer anyway. Why not do this and get like a really stylish crown and all that jazz? So I pushed myself and I competed and I came first runner up by half a point. And although some people would be devastated, oh, I put myself out here and I didn't win, I was elated. I just wanted to try it again. Like, okay, I didn't win this time. I got things I need to work on. I need to try it again. And I learned upon more research about an online virtual pageant, Classic Beauty International, that is also under the Royal Production Pageant system. I went for that. I did not win my first go around. And I said, you know what? I want to try this again. I probably didn't put my best foot forward. I sought the guidance of coaching through Dr. Angela Rivers, who is with Queen Makers, who is a three-man show where these ladies come together to help you with wardrobe and hair questions and things like that. which I would highly recommend to anyone who is new to pageantry to seek out coaching because they are able to see things that you may not see that gives you that real competitive edge. And I was so excited to learn that I had won my first national title as Classic Beauty Elite Queen of 2019. And it was phenomenal. And I didn't want to stop there. I had fell in love with this pageant system and I decided to compete for American Beauties. Plus, I had some competition. I am not going to lie to you. Ladies that I'm still very good friends with and talk to today, there were ladies who had their own manicurists and hairstylists, their whole glam team. And I had a lot of off the shelf stuff. I really didn't know the investment that you put into yourself going into a pageant because a lot of times people just really don't understand pageantry is so much more than just putting on a pretty face, showcasing a dress, and going out there. You are growing professionally and personally. Doors begin to open for you that may have never been in your grasp. And I said, I committed to this, so I'm just going to go and have fun because I'm probably not going to win because I'm looking around the room and I'm like, these girls are seasoned pageant queens. They got the gear and I'm not there yet. And when I heard my name that I had won the overall elite title, it took me forever to get to the front of the stage. First of all, I was the shortest one, so I was all in the back. And I did the most ugliest cry you could ever dream of, but it was genuine. The love that the ladies showed me after winning was just phenomenal. And just having those friendships that I still have today is amazing. And although I haven't competed since that pageant, I am thinking about it. Pageantry for those working queens, it is a lot of work to prepare. And as you are going through your reign and wanting to make a very impactful reign, I've been working since 2019. I've had a title ever since. And I will say one of the biggest pieces of advice I would give to anyone who is interested in doing pageantry is to do your research. Do your research on the pageant system because you want to make sure you are getting out of it exactly what you anticipate if you win. If a prize package is important to you, if travel is important to you, your investment on how much money you're going to spend when you pay your entry fee, your clothing and wardrobe. So calculate all those things before making a decision. Make your decision very informed. And whether you are new or a seasoned pageant queen, it's important to have a coach. If you are in a financial position to have a coach, an experienced coach who's been around the block, not just with one system, but several, so that they're very well-rounded depending on whatever system you go to, but mainly do your own research and to see if that pageant is a good fit for you.
That is excellent advice. Advice that I wish I had for my first two pageants. The research per portion is so important.
Yes.
And you at least know what you're getting into. I know that there are a variety of pageant systems that exist. If you are curious about them, make sure you check out Miss Combs' page because she has a variety of information on her page, as well as Pageant Planet. It has a list of pageants that actually exist. It tells you about the history, how long they've been around. They have a list of their queens. Be sure to check it out. Your research is so important. It helps. So whether you win or lose, you know that you've invested in a sisterhood that is for life, that isn't just about presenting and sharing one time, but building relationships amongst the ladies that you've competed with or that you work together with, because you end up supporting one another. They're looking for pins, or can you pin my hair up, or I'm not zippered all the way up. All of those things make a difference because you want someone that not only represents visually, but that they're doing the work, that the community service is there, that their efforts and their platforms are thriving and surviving, and that you're able to continue to support them as well. So what else do you have going on? Because I've seen your page that has, oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, let me back up. I had an opportunity to go to Indiana. Now, at the event we were at, I met Miss Combs. She was sitting in all of her regalia. Mind you, every other time I looked at her, she looked like she looked different, like she had something different on. So I saw her in her crown and sash, and I was like, oh, who is that? And I was like, you know what? But we're in the middle of an event, so I'll wait. And then I looked again, and I think she had taken it off, but she looked like she was still like somebody that you should know, somebody that you should meet. And I was like, who is this woman? Okay, I need to wait. So no, as soon as she got up, I was like, excuse me, ma'am, what's your name? What do you do? Because you look like you VIP, like you very important. You're doing a lot out here in these streets. And I don't even know, but I want to know everything. And she laughed and she began to share her platform and what she was doing at the event that we were attending. And she shared so much information. I was like, I have to reconnect with you at some point. So if you are interested in pageantry, if you're curious about pageantry, you definitely want to connect to Miss Combs. She has a lot going on. We're definitely going to be keeping in touch. Now, right now, as you know, I'm competing for Miss Classic Universe 2023. So we're on hold right now, but just so that you know, I do remember the virtual pageant that you told me about and a number of the other connections. Coaching is very important. Even as someone who has competed, I am still looking for a coach now. I met with one young lady who actually competed in Miss Classic Universe just to get some inside information in terms of what they do, what they're about, and authentically how it was competing in that pageant. And I was happy to hear that they do have a sisterhood. They do stay connected. It is something amazing about competing in a system where the sisters stay together afterwards. Win or lose, you're all queens and we all wear crowns.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So how do we stay connected with you?
Yes, you can contact me on all social media platforms, including Instagram, Glam by Glow 00, or on Facebook at Gloria Combs. And you can also visit my website because, in addition to pageantry and life coaching, I am a plus size beauty enthusiast where I offer services such as personal styling, personal shopping, and even my own plus size boutique that caters to plus size women, sizes 14 to 32. You can visit that site at www.glowsglamcloset.com. We are accepting all types of payment options that make it easy to make your purchases, including Sizzle, that allows you to make payments where you get the item now and pay later. We are adding items daily and we have competitive pricing. We curate a robust shopping experience that allows you the opportunity to find trendy glam on the go. And I take pride in the things that I sell because I am my walking billboard for Glow's Glam Closet. Everything on my website are things that I will wear myself. And so I hope that you can take a look and find something today, even if it's not clothing. I have other bling things that you may want to take a look at. And shop with me at glowsglamcloset.com.
You guys, I'm telling you, this website is amazing. So I saw her Facebook page when we were reconnecting and I was like, oh, that's cute. And it had a link. So I hit the link and I was like, you have an entire page. She has gowns in outfits. So if you are competing and you're looking for jewelry, you're looking for suggestion for makeup, it's also on her page. The website has everything from jewelry to outfits to gowns, anything you need to prepare for your pageant, or even when you're traveling for your pageant and you want to look a little cute. Her page has everything. I was like, this is like one-stop shopping.
Yes, yes, it is.
She is correct in that the prices are reasonable. Like some of the gown. Okay, see, I can't even tell y'all because what we're not going to do, I can't have you in my gown. So and some of them are limited purchases, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
so
try
some of
not to
them are,
carry a lot of the same thing because I know, especially in the plus size world, we all kind of intermingle. And a new thing that I will be offering, I am working with a designer. So I will be doing a collaboration coming this spring that will be exclusive with my touches, working exclusively with this designer for one of a kind pieces that will be under $200.
okay, let me make sure I got this correct. One of a kind pieces
Hmm.
by a designer under $200.
Under $200, sizes 14 to 32.
Y'all heard it here first. Maybe heard it here.
Yes, you heard it here first. Yes.
That is amazing. And mind you, I have some time. So I'm early. My pageant isn't until I think June or July of 2023, but I'm getting to jump on it now. So I will be at your site. I will be looking forward to the partnership with your designer, one of a kind pieces. My sister would probably be interested in that too. She goes
Yeah.
out on a regular basis and looks like she's in somebody's pageant. Baby, where are you going? She was like, oh, I'm going to the supermarket.
It's like that sometimes.
Awesome. We look forward to that. So to stay connected, we should check out the website as well as your Facebook page.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And
And
if we want to, you heard that you may be competing in another pageant. So if we're interested in being a sponsor or supporting you in participating in your next pageant, how do we do that?
so I haven't made an actual final decision, but one thing I do as a part of my fundraising, I usually put on really, really cool fundraisers that include raffles. And so you would have the opportunity to not just invest in my pageant journey, but win something as a token of my appreciation as well. And so throughout the year, just check my page. I often put up different contests that cost you no money at all. It keeps the algorithm going on my page. And so from time to time, I may just ask, what's your favorite color? Or show me a picture in your crown. And actually, one of these cups actually came from one of my sponsors that matches my crown. And
Yes.
these I gave as a gift to my queens to support their color, whether they were red or blue. And they got these fabulous cups from one of my sponsors. So you just never know. You got to stay on my page to see how some of those surprise raffles and contests come about.
All right. You heard it. So if you are not following Miss Combs, you want to make sure you go to her Facebook page. Her links are below. So let me show you one more time. Where did I? Okay, so not only does she have her site, which has phenomenal pieces. Look at this. Phenomenal pieces on a catalog, but in order to stay connected to everything that she has going on, if she decides to compete again, if you want to check out her website, if you want to go to the Glam Closet LLC, you want to see what's happening. You recently competed in a was it a you were pitching at
Yes.
you pitching your platform. Congratulations.
It was a Eastside Collective Pitch Contest. It's first annual here in the state of Indiana. And women took part in a 6-week entrepreneurship program through community centers throughout the state of Indiana. And if you did well in the pitch or won, you were invited to this pitch. So it was kind of like the best of the best going head to head, talking about their businesses. And there were a total of 9 wonderful women entrepreneurs that went and pitched their businesses. And I am happy to report that I placed number 2 for the Indiana region. Um, the young lady who took first place, Miss Charisma, is a children's book author, and she is absolutely amazing the way she articulated her point, and she would have had my vote. She was bad. And I am grateful for the opportunity. It was a cash prize associated with it, and it's really boosted my confidence. But again, it still goes back to pageantry, where I would have never started the Glam Closet. I would have never went out and did public speaking, because I was always afraid to do that. But when you get in pageantry, you get outside of your shell, and that's where those personal and professional opportunities and doors open, just like things like the collective pitch contest.
That is awesome. Well, I thank you so much for coming to the Wear Your Crown Empowerment 2023 speaker series. It has been such a pleasure seeing you again and watching you on the book. This is great. Ladies, be sure to like, share, and follow Gloria Combs. She is doing a number of phenomenal things. And make sure you check out her Glam Closet too. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely going to be on there. I've already I put some stuff in the cart and then I took it out. I was like, let me take my time, because I know that you come up with new things all the time.
All the time, all the time. I really, really appreciate the opportunity. And, I see you doing amazing things as well. I hope that your pageant journey has been a fantastic one. And I wish you the best of luck at nationals.
Thank you so much. I'm super
welcome.
Until the next time, this is Annette Fletcher and Miss Gloria Combs in the 2023 Wear Your Crown Empowerment Speaker Series. Thank you.